Hello, welcome to Yoga with Christina, ChriskaYoga. I'm Christina, and today I will be sharing the second video in my series, Yoga for Your Cycle. As I mentioned in the first video of this series, which was Yoga for Your Menstrual Phase, this is a series of videos that go along with each phase of your menstrual cycle. Your menstrual cycle is not just when you get your period, it is several different phases, and I will be explaining each phase as the series moves along. As I mentioned, the first video was your menstrual phase when you have your period. This is the second video in the series, and it is for your follicular phase. Your follicular phase, if you aren't familiar, is the part of your cycle where you're preparing for ovulation, and also when you are ovulating. I will be doing a separate video for when you're ovulating, but this video can be done during that time as well. So this is the time, depending on your personal body and what is happening inside of you, this time period can vary, and the length of it definitely varies from person to person. It's the time between when you end your period and before and during ovulation. Ovulation is when the egg is released from the ovary into the fallopian tube. During this time, the follicular phase, that is what this video is about and what this sequence is for, your hormones are a little bit amped up, you have a little bit more energy, you may have a little bit more energy, and you may want to be a little bit more active. So this sequence will help you to release some of that energy, get your body moving, strengthen your muscles, center and ground yourself, so I hope you enjoy it. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos in this series, and so you don't miss out on any future yoga classes that I share here on this channel. So, if you're ready, grab your yoga mat and let's get started. Begin standing at the top of your yoga mat in mountain pose. Feet parallel, hips distance apart. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up, palms facing each other, looking up, and then exhale, bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest, at your heart center. Close your eyes for a moment, breathe deeply through your nose. And on an exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. Inhale, rotate your arms around and raise them up. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, relax your head. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come all the way up to standing and reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come all the way up to standing with a straight spine. Reach your arms up, looking up. And exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, rotate your arms around, raise them up, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor. Step back 1 foot at a time into a plank pose. Hold your plank pose, bringing your body into one straight line from your head all the way down to your heels. On your next exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog and add some movement into your downward dog by pedaling your legs, alternate bending and straightening, warming up the muscles in your legs and hips. Inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees, look forward. Step your feet up one at a time into a half forward fold, looking forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing, reach your arms up, and exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, rotate the upper arms around and raise them up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor and step back into a downward facing dog. Pedal your legs for a moment, warming up the leg muscles. Slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your left leg all the way up behind you. Turn the leg outward from the hip and bend the left leg. From here, allow the leg to fall behind you as you With control, step that left foot back, straighten your right leg, and reach your left arm up and back into Wild Thing. Slowly come back to the center, raising your leg up, and step the left leg forward in between your hands, coming into a high lunge on the left side. Your left knee is directly tracking above the ankle. Right heel is raised off the ground. Both legs are energized. Reach your arms up, palms facing each other. From here, shift your feet, setting the right heel down onto the floor at a 40, your foot is at a 45-degree angle, aligning your left heel with the arch of your right foot. Reach your arms out to the side, palms facing the ground, bend the left leg, straighten the right, warrior two on the left side. From here, straighten the left leg and reach the torso over the left leg, bringing the left hand down onto your shin, your ankle, or your foot, or the ground, coming into triangle pose, reaching the right arm up towards the ceiling, palm facing forward. Keep both legs straight and energized. And slowly bend the left leg, bring the torso back upright, coming through warrior two. Spin the hands around to frame the left foot on the ground and step that left leg, bringing it up into three-legged dog and set it down into downward facing dog. Add some movement briefly in your downward dog and settle there before you come into the other side, raising the right leg all the way up behind you. Turn the leg outward from the hip and bend the right leg. Slowly allow that leg to fall backwards, stepping it into a controlled and smooth Wild Thing, straightening the left leg, reaching the right arm up and over on the diagonal. Slowly come back to the center, raising the right leg back into three-legged dog, and then step the right leg forward into a high lunge on the right side this time. The right knee is tracking directly above the ankle. Left heel is raised off the ground. The left leg is straight. Right leg is bent. Arms are up. Palms facing each other. From here, slowly shift into warrior two on the right. Setting the left heel down, the foot is at 45 degrees. Align your right heel with your left arch behind you. Arms are out to the side, palms facing the floor, looking over the right hand. From here, straighten the right leg, reach the torso over to the right, and when you can't reach over any further, set the arm down, the hand down onto the shin, the ankle, or the foot, or the floor, wherever you can reach today. Looking up to the left with your head and reaching your left arm up, palm facing forward. Legs are straight and energized. Hold your triangle pose. Gently bring the torso back upright, bending the right leg into warrior two on the right side. Spin the hands down to frame the right foot and step that right foot back into downward facing dog. On an inhale, raise both of your heels, bend your knees, and look forward. Step one foot at a time up into a half forward fold, looking forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to standing and reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Inhale, sit your hips back, reach your arms up and forward on the diagonal into chair pose or fierce pose, Utkatasana. Most of your weight is behind you, so you should be able to lift your toes off the ground. On your next exhale, come into a forward fold. And on your inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms onto the floor, step back 1 foot at a time into a strong plank pose, keeping the body in one straight line from the head to the heels. Exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up behind you, step it forward, coming into warrior one on the left side. Set the right heel onto the ground, placing the right foot at 45 degrees. This time we're aligning our heels in one straight line or bringing your feet wider. You're facing the left leg, the direction where the left knee is facing. Reach the arms up, looking forward. On an exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor and set the foot down into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up behind you and step it forward, coming into warrior one on the right side. Set the left foot down at 45 degrees. The heel is on the floor, aligning your heels with one another. Raise the torso, arms are up, palms facing each other, lunging forward into the right leg. Hold here. Gently set the hands down onto the ground. Bring the left leg back to parallel with the right leg. Inhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step up into a half forward fold. Exhale, forward fold. For a moment, take hold of opposite elbows in both of your hands and allow your body to hang over your legs in this forward fold, releasing your neck and spine. Hold here. On your next inhale, sit your hips back and reach your arms up, coming back into our fierce pose, Utkatasana. On your next inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands down. From here, bring your legs out wide to the distance of one of your own legs on the ground. So they're pretty wide, feet are parallel. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees. Send your hips back behind you and come to a forward fold with a straight spine. Bring your hands down to the floor, relax your head over. If your hands don't reach the floor, feel free to bend your knees further. From here, staying in your forward fold, walk your torso over to the left, bringing them onto your left ankle, coming into a twist. Keep both of your feet even on the ground. Shift your weight over to the opposite direction, the opposite foot. Hold here. Come back to the center, bring your hands to your hips, and come all the way up to standing with a straight spine. Bring your feet into the center and come to lying down on the ground. Hug your legs in towards your chest, flexing the feet. Hold on to the shins with both of your hands.
Take both legs bent and bring them over to the left, reaching your right arm out to the side, looking over to the right. You can keep your left hand on your legs to help keep them over to the side, and you can bend the right arm in the way that I'm showing here to help open the chest muscles if you'd like to. Hold here on your twist. Switch sides. Bring the legs through the center and over to the right this time. Keep your right hand on your legs to help keep them over. Reach your left arm out to the side. Look over to the left. Keep the left arm straight or bend it for a chest opening stretch and hold here. Bring the legs back to the center, cross the ankle over the left thigh, flexing both of your feet. Hold onto your hamstrings on the left leg with both hands, hugging the legs in towards the chest, feeling a stretch in the outer thigh on the right hip, and hold here. Release your hands from your leg. Uncross your ankle and switch sides. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Hold onto the hamstrings behind the leg on the right side. Flex both of your feet. Hug the legs in towards the chest, feeling a stretch in the outer thigh and glute on the left side. Hold here and breathe. Release your hands from your leg, straighten your legs, and relax them onto the ground. Separate your legs apart. Place your hands down by your sides, turn your palms up towards the ceiling, close your eyes, and deepen your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Come inward, focus on the breath, focusing on the low belly in particular, the way it rises and falls as you breathe. Feel free to visualize any goals you might have. Perhaps you have some fertility goals, or perhaps you're just visualizing a healthy, easy cycle. And just remain here. Bring some slight and gentle motion into your body by moving your hands and your feet, your arms, and your legs. When you're ready, bend both of your legs and roll to the right side of your body, resting there, bringing your arm underneath your head. Press into the ground with your hands to help yourself come up to a seated, cross-legged position, crossing the shins, flexing the feet. Bring your hands to your legs and sit up tall. Close your eyes. Breathing deeply through the nose. Bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest and bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste.
Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this class. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up. I would really appreciate your support. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know of any future yoga class requests, any questions you might have. I always love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos in this series and future yoga classes with me. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at ChriskaYoga and on my website, ChriskaYoga.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.